Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made these flip-flop porch signs, perfect to add to your summer decor. I use my Cricut to cut out the outline of the flip-flop to use as a stencil. This is the file I use and it will be available to you in the description. It is already sliced into sections to fit a 12 by 24 mat, so all you need to do is upload it and cut. The first thing I'm going to do is cut out my flip-flop outline with 12 by 24 inch paper. Doesn't matter the color because this will only be used as a stencil. And I only plan on cutting out one of the flip-flops because I'm going to trace one side onto my wood and then flip over the outline to trace out the second flip-flop. For the strap of the flip-flop and the letters, I'm going to use some HTV glitter vinyl. I know that might sound crazy, but this is so much easier for me than using permanent vinyl. When I do these type of projects, I like to use this brand. I never really had an issue with them. It cuts well, it weeds well, and it sticks to my wood really well. I have my pieces cut out and ready to assemble, so I'm going to put all my pieces together and tape them together. Now I'm going to trace my outline onto my wood, and my boy Sam is just chilling. I always enjoy his company, so I'm just going to let him chill with me. I'm going to trace the outline on one side, then flip it over and trace that again for my second flip-flop. Now, at some point, my husband cut these out for me, so I didn't get that on video, but he cut these out using his jigsaw. I'm going to give these a good sanding to remove all the jagged edges, and once I'm done with that, I'm going to give these 2 coats of paint. For the final part, I'm going to use my mini press to iron on my HTV vinyl. And what I like to do is, if it isn't an intricate design, I just carefully remove all my pieces from the carrier sheet and place it onto my wood. And I'm going to use my iron right on top of the vinyl on a low setting. It has never melted or burned for me. And you don't have to do it this way. You can definitely leave the pieces on the carrier sheet and iron it on as normal. But I like to do it this way to avoid peeling any paint off with the carrier sheet. So I'm just putting all my pieces in their spots. Make sure you have your picture available for a reference because as you can see, I have the straps on the wrong flip-flops. I'm going to apply some heat to my vinyl. My mini press is on the lowest setting, and I'm going to apply heat in 3 to 5 second intervals. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more crafting videos. Thank you so much for watching.